it was the scene that I've read somewhere that you George, that you wrote first. I think it was the bit with the. It was right at the start, you know, after the prologue.
The discovery of the box.
Yeah, where they discover the thing. It was pretty soon in. I just loved that. That scene was my favourite. I think that's the bit that got me out. Anyway.
I like the very beginning of the show, that the White Walkers, all that stuff. I thought that was suddenly in this cold landscape. It was, yeah. And then I lost interest when I came on. My scene was over, and then I was interested again. Yeah, but I love the White Walker stuff, all that sort of supernatural element that sort of is on the periphery. I like that stuff.
Well, we'll go back to the questions in a moment here, but before we run out of time, Dan, David, what can these guys expect for the second season?
Yeah.
I know that a lot of them are eager to hear what the plans are.
Everyone dies, sorry.
It was all a dream. Not this way.
I would say for the readers, they know much of what to expect. I'd say it starts to get a little bit, if we're lucky enough, if we have a season 3, that's when it won't start corresponding so neatly to the books, because Storm of Swords is just too big to do as one season. So we don't know yet whether it be 1.5 seasons, whether it be, maybe it's 3 seasons for Storm of Swords, Clash of Kings. We don't know yet exactly. For second season, we've got a bunch of great new characters coming in, and we've already got such an incredible cast, but it's time to meet the Red Priestess, and it's time to meet... And it's time to see those dragons and wolves start to grow up a little bit. And there's bad stuff lurking north of the wall, and it's a season of exploration, I think. So, all leading up to, our hope has always been, from the very beginning, I remember talking about this with you, George, that we can keep this alive somehow. We can get to, there's a certain scene in Storm of Swords. I'm not even going to say the name of the scene because the name itself is a spoiler, so don't actually yell it out. But you all know, if you've read the books, what scene I'm talking about. Let's call it RW. And we've always felt like if we can get to RW, we've accomplished something, And so it was terrifying, we pitched the show, we didn't know if it would go. We made the pilot, we didn't know if it would go. We made the first season, didn't know. Now we seem like we're set up pretty well. I think we're going to get to RW, and if that happens, then I can retire to my asylum.
Let's go back to the audience for the next question.